Hey, what is going on, guys? DK back at you with another video here for our first big main slate here of the NBA season. We got 11 games today, so very excited about this slate. So today in this video, I'm going to be going position by position, pointing out a couple plays that are cash game viable that are just too underpriced. If you do want a game-by-game breakdown, I already have that uploaded to my channel under the Put 'em Up podcast. We went game-by-game and broke down everything. But in this video, it's going to be more of a cash game build. I'm just going to be pointing out a couple players from each position that are just too underpriced. So real quick, guys, if you have been enjoying the content here in the preseason and now into the regular season, please subscribe and like this video. It really helps me out. But yeah, let's get right into it here. So we'll start at point guard. So one guy here that sticking out the page to me, cash game viable, it's just too cheap. It's Mike Conley here, 6,500. Both him and Gasol just way too cheap. We know the offense is running through those two. Decent matchup here against Indiana. Both of them should see 35 minutes. So Mike Conley here, definitely cash game viable. He's just way too cheap. So one other guy here at point guard, I think is just too it's mispriced. It's Alfred Payton here, 5,300. We know this is the highest over/under of the day. He's probably gonna have James Harden defense, which even bumps him up even more. Alvin Gentry's gonna give him good minutes. I would expect 30, maybe 35 minutes out of Alfred Payton, and one of the highest over/unders. I definitely expect double-digit assists from him here in this game. So Alfred Payton there, just too cheap. So let's move on to shooting guard here. So a couple plays here that are sticking out the page to me. They're actually both from the same game, from the same team actually. D'Angelo Russell, 6,600 here for the Nets. I don't really like attacking Detroit, but it's just with all the injuries, with Allen Crabbe, with DeMarre Carroll, with Rondae Hollis-Jefferson questionable. We know the offense is going to run through him. He's going to shoot the ball a ton. So 6,600. I fully expect him to see 30 plus minutes as well. So D'Angelo Russell just too cheap there. And then running it back here on the same team, I love this play here. Caris LeVert at the discount of Russell at 5,800. I think he takes a massive step forward here this season. Has looked great in the preseason. And with all his injuries, he's going to have to shoot the ball a ton. He's going to have a high usage rate. Caris LeVert, way too cheap here at 5,800. So yeah, let's look at small forward here. So this price, it's way too cheap. It's Tobias Harris, 7,000. We know this is the second highest over/under of the day. He's looked great so far in the preseason. He's gonna be the man for the Clippers. He's their star. 7,000. I'm not worried about Paul Millsap defense. Tobias Harris, I think in a few weeks, he's going to be pushing $8,500, $9,000 price tag. So really love Tobias Harris here, 7,000. So let's scroll all the way down here to 4,200. It's C.D. Osman. We know the matchup's not the best here. We'll probably get Kawhi Leonard defense. I don't like attacking that, but it's just the price tag's it's $4,200. That's way too cheap for a starting small forward who should see 30 minutes. He's looked very good so far in the preseason. We know the Cavs are going to limit Kevin Love. Where else is the offense going to come from in that starting lineup? I think it's C.D. Osman is the next guy besides Kevin Love. I think it's C.D. Osman. And he's just criminally underpriced here at 4,200. So really like Osman here for cash games. So power forward, not a whole lot sticking off the page to me. Because I really think today I'm going to be paying up for Anthony Davis in cash games and getting all these cheap guys around him. Let's see. A couple guys here I think are underpriced. Gallinari, 6,000. If you want that pivot off Tobias, I don't mind it at all. We know the offense is going to run through those two. And then Mirotic and Randall, 6,800, 6,300 respectively. We know that's the highest over/under of the day. So definitely can give a look to one of those guys. So at the center position, It's loaded today, guys. There's so many good center plays. It's really tough to pick and choose here. I talked about in the podcast how I love Whiteside and I love Vucevic. Both of them always have great games against each other. I also really love Enes Kanter. Alex Sum's not going to be able to stop him, 7,200. So those guys I'm really liking. But down here, 6,600, cash game viable for sure. It's Marc Gasol. I don't really like picking two guys from Memphis, but like I said, it's the offense runs through them. No one else is really going to take a lot of usage here in the starting lineup. And they're just too underpriced here. Marc Gasol 6,600, should see 35 minutes. Definitely cash game viable. And then another play here, it pains me to say it. He's going to be pretty chalky. It's Alex Len, guys. With all those injuries to the Hawks front court, he's going to be forced to play a bunch of minutes. We just got to pray he doesn't get in foul trouble. We've seen Alex Len chalk before where he picks up 3 fouls in like 5 minutes, and it just goes terribly for us. But, if he stays out of foul trouble, I expect 25 to 30 minutes. He's too cheap here, 5,600. So Alex Len, definitely viable there. And yeah, that's about going to wrap it up here for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy the video, like I said, please subscribe and like the channel. It really helps me out. I will continue to be doing these more of a cash game video here. And then I go game by game breakdown in the Put 'em Up podcast, which will also be up in my channel. So yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. I will see you guys tomorrow for Thursdays. I think there's 3 games. So yeah, I'll see you guys then.